Rising people. Grand Rising people, how y'all doing this morning? Grand Rising people. I'm trying to get everybody in here. Y'all make sure y'all shut alive. We about to get started soon. Like that. Grand Rising people, how y'all doing? You know I ain't sleep with y'all last night, so make sure y'all tap the screen and make sure y'all say good morning. It's so beautiful out. Thank you for the rose, Alex girl, 22. Appreciate it. You do the same. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now I'll make sure I come through where you at. Texas family. Got you. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Alexis. Thanks, Kiki. I see that. I don't understand why that shit keep showing up like that though. And they say notification. Block the hell out of that motherfucker. What? It's crazy. Wowza, where you at? You where? Let me get everybody in here before we get started. Let's see. Go ahead, hit them with the bam. Bam. Alright. Grand Rising people. Let me call these people where everybody at. Grand Rising, Mocha, Latte. How you doing this morning? How did you sleep? Oh, we about to get started in a second. We about to get started soon. Oh, that's wonderful. It's just another beautiful day in the neighborhood over here as well. Yes, it's beautiful. Yeah, I got y'all coffee because this is going to be a nice one today. Grand Rising Jeanette, how you doing today? Thank you, Vent, for the heart. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. That's real. Thank you real hard for the follow. We about to get started soon. Today we talking about, is you a good listener? A lot of people think they're a good listener, but boy, look at here. Wait till they find out today. Let's see. I appreciate that, Vet. Make sure you join the team as well, homie. Make sure you hit that hard up there by my name. You have a blessed day as well. I got you with the follow back. Thank you for the follow, Lady Woods. I appreciate that. Ariel, how you doing? Grand Rising people, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? We about to get started in a minute. Huh. Can you be a pro at listening fast? You can, but you also got to learn how to listen slow. Grand Rising people. But you're very visual. But sometimes what you see from the outside, 9 out of 10, that shit be wrong if it ain't coming from the source. Thank you for the follow, Mocha. What's up, G-Way? What's up, man? You really thought you ate? I like that. Grand Rising, sis. How you doing? Good morning, love. You're working on being a good listener. Grand Rising people. Wow, so make sure you tap the screen to make sure, not tap the screen, but put in the comments so I can know you in here so we can get started. Grand Rising people. Thank you, Mocha, for liking the live. We waiting on the moderator right now so we can get this. Oh, okay. All right. Let's get these people out of here. We got a couple of people that need to get up out of here. So we can just flow. Thank you for the follow, Carrie. Hello, what's good? Chilling? It's a beautiful day over here in Miami. Shit. Alright, well, I was in this thing, so Charleston Penitentiary, y'all. This y'all crazy. Alright. I'm wonderful. Well, we do a lot of little stuff. We got a couple of past shows that we did. Some with a co-host, some. And it's going to be some new things that we implementing, too. We're going to have y'all start to call in, if y'all don't mind calling in and, express y'all feel, because I know sometimes sitting there writing in a little box can be a little crazy. So we're going to utilize both of those things. So I'm going to be giving y'all my Google number, not my real number, but my Google number. So that way we can sit on the live and we can take in calls as well, like a real show, because it is a real show, right? Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's see what's up. Grand Rising, good morning from ATL. Grand Rising, I'm from Miami. Grand Rising. GA, we got everybody in here from Memphis. That's what's up. What you look for, man? Who is this Jay Aaron? Is he asking me that? Is that a guy asking a guy that? Yeah, he going to sleep. Hello from Baltimore. Hey, how y'all doing? We doing wonderful today. All right. From the mountains of Virginia. Ooh, that's far. couple of places I want to visit. All right, let's get started. Oh, let me put it in the poll. Let me get the poll. Let's get the poll right. Let's see. I'm doing abbreviations day. It's a lot of stuff. All right. Well, we finna find out if a lot of y'all out here right now are good listeners. All right, the poll is up. So if y'all can go to the poll and we can start. Y'all can start voting on that. The subject this morning is, are you a good listener? Because a lot of people think they are good listeners, but boy, look at here. When we go through this, I believe y'all gonna rethink some things. Grand Rising, Black Beauty. All right. First of all, listening is a gem that's lost today, especially in this generation right now. We already got limited times of the day, so we make choices consciously, unconsciously about who gets time and attention, first of all, right or wrong. Welcome from Detroit. Yes, you can learn a whole bunch more just by simply listening and not in a rush to speak or even think on the next word to say. Because if you sitting there focused on one word, if you notice most of the arguments that you have, right, you find yourself having an argument, and when the person is trying to make themselves clear, it's always an individual that locks on one word and don't entirely hear the whole thing. It's me, what you talking about? Kill Star, what you talking about? Who's sad? Well, this is Grimmy Grimes, get him out of here. Kill Star, what you mean I look sad? Why? Yeah, Kill Star. We on some other stuff right now, Kill Star. Follow along, or we're gonna have to replace you with somebody else on me. So let me get back to it though. And also, it can be difficult to listen to someone when there is a barrage of anger, frustration, and distrust between two people. Okay, all right. And I probably am sad about, because a lot of motherfuckers don't listen, and that's the crazy part. Because just like the person mentioned earlier today, listening, you can learn a whole lot. Maximum of quality. We accept the truth. Maximum of quality. We accept to get the information that we don't already know, and not so much that we feel overwhelmed. It's a lot of stuff. Thank you for the follow, Miss Money. It's a lot of stuff that goes down with when it comes down to that particular type of stuff. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, also, it's another thing. People can get lonely and miserable when they do not listen. Lonely people have nobody to whom share their feelings and thoughts, just as they have no one who shares thoughts and feelings with them. And this happens because when a person is talking or trying to express themselves, especially in the beginning, and they trying to give you everything, but the things that you're giving to them, they always trying to critique it or trying to find something wrong with it or whatever the case may be. So now what this person starts to do is to think when they do get these things or she get these things, they start to think like, you know what, I can't tell this person this because it's going to move them this way. I can't tell this person this. Who is that? Get them out of there. The topic for the day is you are not listening. Or are you a good listener? Yes, thanks, Jennifer. I see that. That's why y'all listen and don't speak much. You learn a lot. Correct. Let me see something. Give me 1 second. Take a sip. Y'all got y'all coffee? All right. Did y'all even know that listening is also bad for your health? I mean, not listening is also bad for your health too as well. While you might not expect it to be serious, people really get lonely from lack of listening, and it can result in severe health issues. Most people are lonely not because they are alone, but largely due to lack of connection. You tend to lose connection with people when you don't listen, because they either feel like, oh, this person ain't listening, so I can't tell him, or this person ain't really listening to what I'm saying, so let me go over here, or however the question, the reason may be. Hold on, I'm in the wrong one. That's why. Yeah. Lonely people have nobody with whom to share their feelings and thought. Hold up. Yeah, due to the connection. All right. So let me go back over here. Give me 1 second, cause y'all coming in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Wow, this is keeping that good. Are you a good listener? Thank you, Karish. Oh no, that's Carrie. I'm sorry. Great subject. Yes. Are you a good listener? Chad is going crazy while he's asking us to listen. I see. And that is crazy. That's perfect example. Are you a listener? You can't be because you're sitting there all in the inboxes. And I had like about 16 while I'm sitting here talking. It is sad though, because you be trying to get your point across the best way you can, but see, another thing is too, right? Because when you're listening, right, and it already is familiar to you, you tend to already grab on to the familiar stuff that attaches to it. So instead of, that's why it's the best thing to know when to fast think and when to slow think. Because some things that look like it's normal, okay, yeah, my key's over there, so I go grab them over there. But it's other things to where y'all ain't hear that. Oh, you're tripping. Okay. Yes, I am a poet. Nah, I'm only using little stuff that I wrote down, jotted down while I was at work, little key points and stuff like that. So yeah, some of the stuff I am reading because I was thinking of some things when I was at the job, so I could keep them in mind. All right, let's go. Listening helps us to understand ourselves as much as those speaking to us. Even though the ruling culture neither supports nor encourages the art of listening, an individual can train himself on how to listen properly. It's a lot of advice out there for y'all to be able to listen properly, because the shit is crazy as hell, because oh my goodness. And you don't need to act like you're paying attention if you are in fact paying attention. because you can tell when a person is not paying attention or actually listening. You can be talking to a person, they might veer off, they might be doing something, they might be tapping or something like that, or they might be trying to cut you off and say what they got going on in their head, but they not really listening at all. And this happens every day. And also relying on the past. This, I tell this to people too. You don't try to compare everything together just because it's going down the same line. Because relying on the past to understand someone in the present is doomed for failure. Let me say that again. Relying on the past to understand someone in the present is doomed for failure. It's crazy. Thank you, people, for tuning in. Right now, we talking about, are you a good listener? Important stuff. That life makes to make. What? What's up, Sonny? I appreciate that. You say, but why or how? Listening is how we stay connected to one another as the pages turn in our lives. Most people think other people are influenced by stereotypes, but obvious to how often themselves make knee-jerk assumptions. See, because a lot of people, when they coming in, right, or whatever path they taking, a lot of people could end up with the same accomplishment, but they can make it there in different ways. So it's like, just because this person made it that way or doing it a certain type of way to make it to that goal, it doesn't mean that it's a bad way or he's doing it wrong or whatever the case may be, because you're not doing it that way. Some people can attack the situation and still come out with the same outcome. And that's real too. One of the greatest barriers, which I mentioned earlier, is sitting there while your mind is moving, while somebody is talking. Can't wait for it to be your turn. Let's see. How y'all make sure y'all go down to the comments down there, into the interaction. Make sure y'all vote in the poll. What's up, Chase? And another thing, right? And when you in that situation, it's more likely that you're going to say the wrong thing when it is your turn. That's why it's very important to listen to what's going on and what's being said. So, some of y'all going to be changing y'all votes pretty soon. I see y'all say yes. But I'm pretty sure some of y'all going to change it pretty soon. Okay. Listening does not translate to a total agreement with somebody. Instead, it means accepting the legitimacy of the other person's point of view. It also means that we embrace the possibility that there might be multiple truths, and understanding them all might lead to a larger truth. Hello, Oklahoma. Big Burr. What's up, fam? Grand Rising people. Make sure y'all tap the screen as y'all listening. Um, let's see. Hmm. Ba, ba, ba. Hmm. Listening to others determines the tone and quality of our inner dialogues. Who agrees with that? Grand Rising people. Grand Rising. You ain't gonna be able to listen if you become angry when you're listening because you're gonna be locked into whatever you're thinking. Anytime, even when boxing and fighting, they tell you not to get mad because you're not thinking clearly. Oh, you like that? Accepting different truths may be even larger than truth. Grand Rising, Illinois. Let's keep it moving. And y'all make sure y'all, as y'all coming in, y'all make sure y'all go to the poll. Make sure y'all tap the poll. Make sure y'all tap the screen. Make sure y'all come in. Tell us good morning because we ain't sleep with y'all. And make sure y'all tap that heart up there next to my name. And that will be greatly appreciated. Correct. Tone of voice is key. More power with joy or happy, I found. Donna from ATL. We in Miami right now. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Now this is another one too. Because people like to appear knowledgeable, they ask questions to suggest they already know the answer, or they frame questions in a way that prompts the answer they want. Should I repeat that? Because people like to appear knowledgeable, they ask questions to suggest they already know the answer, or they frame questions in a way, prompt that prompt the answer they want. So this that's why I asked the question: Do you listen to overstand or understand, or do you listen to validate what you already thinking? Who is this? Yes, let me see what you want to. All right, let's see what's going on. We got an individual. Let me see what you got to talk about. Come on in. Thank you, Jess. Derpy, where you at? Or Darpy? Most people do listen to respond, correct? And that's crazy. It's crazy. I just sent somebody to come in. He just wanted to come in. Where you at? Let me talk to you. Good listeners are all about the support response as opposed to shift responses. Shift responses are symptomatic of conversational narcissism, which ruins any chance of connection. While self responses are usually look at you. For real, see? And that's the thing. So you a bad listener now, Vigo? You banned him. Don't tell me you done banned him already. You done got him out of there that quick. Golly. Correct. Everybody, a lot of people. Thank you for liking the live. Make sure y'all tap that screen. Y'all tap this screen or share the live. There might be somebody out there that you know that need to hear this same thing too. Because there's a lot of people that don't listen. They think they listen. Another thing. Let me show y'all something. Now this gonna be crazy right here. You listen but don't comprehend. Oh, okay. He asked to come in. You laughing at the people say they good listeners, so you done found out early. Don't worry. They gonna find out a little later that they ain't gonna know they ain't good listeners. But this is what we working on. We trying to improve these things so we can make houses, better homes, one house at a time. Let's go. Now, a good listener don't starts off their questions like, oh, okay, yeah. Good listeners start their questions off with good questions. So, good questions does not begin with "Don't you think?" "Isn't it true?" "Wouldn't you agree?" And they definitely don't end with "right." These are actually camouflage shift responses that would likely lead others to give incomplete and somewhat dishonest and inaccurate answers that fits the questioner's opinion and expectations. So people be wondering why they ain't getting really what they want. Because now if I'm getting, like, say if I'm telling you about my life or something like that, right? And I see some type of way of like you not really receiving it and whatever the case may be, I might just start lying now just to make it a little bit more exciting, just so you could be interested or whatever the case may be. A person not going to be able to be that authentic self or whatever the case may be. They start to edit things. You know what I mean? Just like if I want to come and talk to you, I like to talk to you all the time, but when I talk to you, I always make it to an argument, so I'm going to edit that. I might edit something else in. So it's a lot of things though. So yeah, and another thing, me personally, I know I'm a good listener because when people do talk to me or whatever the case may be, I'm very aware of the hidden assumptions or the hidden agenda behind the question, because a lot of people ask questions to validate what they already thinking instead of trying to get over standard. So you have to be aware of questions that contains assumptions. Like what made you just ask me that question or such and such, because different people have different intents. So in order to answer that question correctly, you need to know which direction they're coming from and which path they're going through, because the question can be answered in many different ways. Thanks for joining the live. Yeah, people are not authentic these days. But are we giving them the chance to be authentic, or we're being judgmental when we listening to them? That's the question. That's correct. And all the time too, we go into a situation where a person wants our ear and we go to listening and stuff like that. And how about, people don't usually look for the solution, right? They just want somebody to validate what they saying. They just want a sounding board. No matter how good our intentions or how sage we think our advice is, people reflectively resist and resent directives, albeit greatly deliberate. So the best we can do is just listen. So he said exactly, and when they not validating, they stop listening. Thanks for the follow, Alan. Alan Things. Is that the restaurant? I was thinking about stopping by over there one of these days. You say you be judgmental as ever, side. Guilty. I'm a judge. I need this. Or are we being judgmental before they even know the chance to speak? Damn, Virgo, I see you out there listening. Let me make sure. Am I following you? Make sure I follow you back. I see you. Now that's what I'm talking about. A person that's actually practicing while learning it. That's some shit right there. I'm wonderful. Oh, that's Eat Better Foods. How you doing? Welcome back to the live. All right, what else we got? Savage, get him out of here. All right, it's a good day. Savage, can someone gift this man? Yes, please do. Tell these people, Virgo. Just a small gift. Everything is appreciated. The question for today is, are you a good listener? You done missed a whole bunch of stuff now, because you probably would have decided already. And you're probably not a good listener. Y'all can also go back and revote too now. And change your answer, I believe. Oh. Okay. What I need. What color shirt I got on here? Let me see. I got you. Give me 1 second. All right. Is that better for you, Carrie? We good now? All right. Let's see. What else we got? Appreciate that, Island Things. But you ain't answer the question. Is that the food place or what? Because you know I'm going to stop over there now. Some people want you to listen to be submissive, especially in relationships, spouses. See, and that's another thing that I was talking about. Y'all got to know the difference between the two. Because sometimes you got these fake-ass alphas out there that act and move in that sense and don't follow up through with that shit. So when you do have an alpha-type nigga that come down that line and be asking those type of questions, it look like it's the same bust-ass nigga that you was fucking with before type shit. But it don't be like that all the time. Everybody need a fair chance. But you don't listen to repetitive situations from the same person. The only reason why it's been repetitive is because y'all ain't solved the problem. That's why it's repetitive. Instead of trying to push it to the side, you need to actually listen and see what's going on, because 9 out of 10, by you just being locked in on what you seeing, it ain't even as serious as the other person see it. But since you so locked in on that, that's how that goes. I listen to what's not being said. Correct. That's from Sai. Carrie say, I'm the man. Okay. I don't understand what you're talking about, Wise. What you talking about? You're oh, Carrie, your dad, man. What is you talking about? We still talking? Let's read between the lines. Yes. Thank you for recognizing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand that too. Yeah, when it comes down to that type of stuff, I try to get to them in their head like, hold up, just stop. Can the problem be solved? Let's focus on that. If we focus on that, we can get it taken care of. But once I did my job and they don't follow through with that, some people just gotta go through certain things just to see certain things. So as long as you done did your due diligence, your soul told you to help out, pass it along, and keep it moving. But other than that, you have a choice too to just say, hey, bomb. I told you that's all the situation. Y'all want to solve the situation, then I ain't got time to be talking. Sometimes you gotta cut people off like that because they energy start to seep on your life. Why are you so stuck in your ways when we are ignorant in nearly everything? Golden Pub, what is she talking about? Yeah, I don't like back and forth either. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna call you back. Or I write something, I text something, because clearly you ain't hearing what I'm saying. Like, that shit be crazy. Let's get it moving. When we listen to people, our brain not only processes the words, it also processes pitch, volume, tone, and flow of tone. So if a person is really paying attention, they know when you're being sarcastic, that you with the bullshit, if you're not listening, and all the other type shit. And I really, really pay attention to that. When we listen to people, our brain not only processes the words, it also processes pitch, volume, tone, and flow of tone. So you can get a lot of bees with honey, but with vinegar, baby, you ain't going nowhere. Correct. She's talking about, I okay you to death. Wow. Um, okay, we'll cover that one. Okay. We need to learn how to define love to embrace it, and you can do that by listening to it as well. Dysfunctional love in a childhood can damage a person in life from listening to as well. Once you figure out how to really listen to somebody by their tone, page, etc., it's like superpower. Oh, what you know about that, Angie? That's real shit, and a lot of people wonder, like, how do you know that, or how you so quick like that, and how you move like that? It's I don't know. It's like a superpower. Boy, look here. If you really pay attention, you can get everything that you need from a person without them even telling you. Really. You also gotta you gotta first love yourself. Okay, I see you. You gotta learn to love yourself, and this also will help you. to learn to listen to other people too as well. Start listening to your inner self and actually hear what it's really saying to you. Um, oh, I'm tripping. Okay, okay. While we live in a world where the art of listening is hardly recognized, everyone must work to develop their listening skills. Um, oh no, no, no. Give me a second. I'm just going through all my little notes I wrote down. Okay, now this is another good one here. You say you don't love yourself much, only them. Why you don't love yourself as much? Yeah, I understand, Angie. I understood the first time you said it. Yes, it has to be active listening. Most people are unaware of self. There's too much compartmentalization. You say, I don't love myself. You're way too damn calm to have myself too. Who the hell is that? You see Civil, where you see Civil at, homie? Not sure. Okay, assumptions hinder true understanding and should be avoided. Assumptions should always be avoided. Always try to listen to the person clearly so you won't have to get no assumptions. Don't reply with assumptions. And that's another thing. People so used to people just assuming shit to where they think that that's the normal. It's not the norm. Um, Mental diversions actually prevent us from digesting important points of a conversation. Um, Especially motherfuckers be on the phone, social media, all type of distractions. But my thing is, I don't know. It's a lot of little craziness that I don't be getting that people be doing, like the distractions and stuff like that. Especially if it's somebody that's giving you some type of knowledge to make you go a little further in your process of life or making it a little better. No, not saying to do it exactly like I'm telling you to do it, but you have your own way, so you just have to find that. And sometimes other people can help you find those things, just like which caller was mentioned earlier. She don't like doing the back and forth because she done told him the one time already. So what you talking about? What you mean eat better foods? Eat better food is the one. What happened? Oh, okay, all right. I got twisted. I don't know why I looked at it like that. That's why I read it again. Okay. You agreed with it. Okay, I got it. Who the all right, let's go back. All right, Wowzer got that. Grand rising people. Today we're talking about are you a good listener? Um, and to show up the comments, can we have another vote if y'all change y'all vote? If you still think that you're a good listener after what we read so far and what we talked about so far, let me know in the comments. Let me give y'all a second. Y'all go let me know. I ain't seen nobody type nothing. Okay, we got one person, and that right there is to start to working on something, or to start to working on it by admitting that you wasn't a good listener at first, that like you thought you was before you came to the show. All right, let's continue on. Listening to opposing views can be productive and should be done often. What y'all say about that one? Listening to opposing views can be productive and should be done often. This is also an exercise as well, to get different views from different things, because when you locked in on certain things, especially like with working and doing type of hard work, if you ain't know no better, you're gonna be doing the work hard. But if somebody shows you something, you could probably get the work done a little bit more easy, especially if you're just starting, right? So it is best to get opposing views, to get the different mindsets. And maybe you might come up with a whole new thing that's even way better than both of them. But you have to take the time out to listen and see exactly before you just lock on to one word and just keep it moving. Better Eat Better Food says opposing views provide you with a different mindset. It opens your mind to more information. Correct. God gave me already my everlasting life. So now, okay, God gave me already my everlasting life, so now all ought to be superior to get them their life good. And that's good. Congratulations on finding your everlasting life. And what's this? Thank you for joining the stream. And we're talking about, are you a good listener? Let's get back to it. Okay. Listening is important for a successful career as much as it is as an advancement in your career. So listening can go a long ways with a lot of things. But we act like we don't have the time to do this, we don't have the time to do that, we just want to get back to how it was. No, it's not going to be how it was. It's going to continue to repeat itself until it gets correct or get a solution to it. I'm not going to say correct, right, or wrong, because when you have different views, no one's right or wrong. You understand? It's just bringing those two views together and making compromises. It don't mean I can lose it, but not positive. Correct. See, y'all getting it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. As I was saying also before, as much as we try to listen to others, it is important to take time out to listen to our inner selves as well. Do y'all take time out to listen to your inner selves? Try to catch it. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all tap that screen. Y'all make sure y'all go up there to the live and make sure y'all hit that heart right next to my name. know you seen me try to catch it. I was trying to get there, but I appreciate it though. At this point, I have to listen to the voice within. That's the first person you're supposed to be listening to in the first place, because ain't nobody gonna tell you better than your inner self at all. At all. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Today we're sitting here, we're talking about, are you a good listener? So make sure you go to the poll and make sure you vote and let us know if you're a good listener or not. All right, let's go back to it. A good listener supports and don't shifts the conversation. How many people find themselves doing that? But now I'm gonna tell you now. For me personally, if it's some bullshit, I'm switching it, because I'm all about everything's gotta be productive. It's gotta be productive. I don't know. I'm gonna try to encourage you to as well, but it's gotta be productive for me to. If not, I'm going the other way, and I'm gonna start making the conversation about something productive. Because if it ain't productive, then we wasting both our time right now. For real. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Okay, now this was fun when I wrote this one down. You say live mile, hey, and that's crazy, because this next one is almost pertaining to that. Eat better foods. Live my ass off. I listen, but that's it, and that's all. A bad listener isn't necessarily a bad person. They might just have a mishearing of what was going on, might be focused on the word, might be thinking of something else, or whatever the case may be. Okay, and that's real too. While listening attentively is advised, each person has every right to draw the curtains on listening to the other person. And this one right here, I'm gonna conclude my reading or whatever I got going over here, and then we're gonna finish talking it up and chopping it up over here. And what's that? I know. Yeah, I know. We know out. All right. There is a crisis of listening in this world. Let me hit this real quick. Can y'all mind if I hit this real quick? Let me hit this real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. Y'all just listen to me. There's a crisis of listening in the world. A lot of people want to talk, but very few want to listen. And people are really suffering from this lack of empathy. Empathy is important for any listener. It's almost impossible to develop sensitivity and respect for another person's vulnerability without knowing what it takes to be vulnerable yourself. Whether someone is confessing a misdeed, proposing an idea, revealing anxiety, sharing a dream, or recalling a significant event, know that that person is giving a piece of them or herself, and you need to handle it with care. Otherwise, the person will start to edit future conversations with you, knowing that they can't be real with you. Should I say that again? Yeah, let's say that again. Whether someone is confessing a misdeed, proposing an idea, revealing anxiety, sharing dreams, or recalling a significant event, know that that person is giving you a piece of him or herself, and you need to handle it with care. Otherwise, the person will start to edit future conversations with you, knowing they can't be real with you. When you engage with somebody, your behavior does two things. It either helps or hinders your understanding and then strengthens or weakens the relationship. Listening gets you the best of the two shots. With patience and awareness, develop your skills as a listener and start doing it really well. Listening heightens your knowledge. While it takes a great deal of effort, it is totally worth every hard work. It not only enhances your senses of awareness, but it also look at you. I love they will. Correct. And when a person opens an open environment and they're not getting that reciprocated, it makes that person feel some type of way and makes them feel like they need to move some type of way. Okay, let's finish this up. I'm almost done. Then we could go just to the chats and talk a little bit. It makes you feel, and as you become more in tune to the thoughts and emotions of others, you become more alive to the world, and it in turn become more alive to you. When next you find yourself in a conversation, try listening and responding with genuine interest to what they're saying. Don't interrupt or drift away. Just listen. You say learning on TikTok, who knew? Wow. But yeah, that was, my conclusion of my writing and stuff like that. So, thank you for the follow, the Dolo Doll. Yeah, that's because you're not taking the time to you're listening with the intent to validate what you're thinking instead of trying to listen to him. Especially if he's trying to talk to you. A lot of niggas ain't trying to talk to you. And if he's telling you that he's crying out to you, he's telling you, you need to just calm down and listen to me. Because these are the stuff that men scream out before they go to cheating and all that other type shit. Yeah, you don't need no divorce. That's what we doing. We make it, see, that's what I'm talking about. We working on every house, one home at a time. Every home, one house at a time. That's what we doing. So now, this is the thing too. If you give him that time, like just to express himself without being so judgmental and try to understand where he's coming from, because you got to remember, we thinking from two different hemispheres of the brain. The man is thinking from the left side of the hemisphere, and the female is thinking from the right side of the hemisphere, which is the feminine and the masculine. So if both of y'all is on two different sides, y'all will never become one how you supposed to. But if you both are thinking on those things and connected to the two, it'll be more smoother. But yeah, give him that time. Like, really listen to what he's saying. Don't try to interrupt him. When you hear a certain word that triggers you, because I know certain words trigger y'all, see where the word coming from, because if he's with you, he's not trying to hurt you. It's only you that's looking at it half empty, not him, because he's trying to take the time out to come and talk to you. He's taking the time out to say, damn, you too combative, I can't talk to you. He's taking the times out to do those things. That's what the things these things happen before a person go out there and start doing other shit. Yeah, I know. It's not. It's not. It's a battle. It's a job. It's a job. But you deal with these things when you go to your job, though. Your supervisor might cuss you out. Your supervisor treating you like shit. But what? You get up, go there on time, and you do it every day, right? So why not do it to the person that's making you happy? That's helping you with the bills. The person that's on the side of you, that's loving you, like, that shit be baffling to me. Like, why you don't get it? You know? So if I gotta go to work and deal with all this other type shit, and I come home and he giving me something different, why the fuck am I not trying to work as hard as for him than anybody else, though? That don't even make sense, especially if he taking care of me, putting money in my pocket, paying all the bills or whatever y'all got set up, because you know everybody got their own setup. But he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. But then another thing is, a lot of people, they go in so hard when it's something that they think is something wrong. They go in real hard. They go in. But when a person do something good, oh, okay, good. Then where the fuck all that energy went at when I just did something good, but you so ready to give me all the energy when you notice something bad that you might have misinterpreted or whatever the case may be. Because 9 out of 10, that's what it is, because you're looking from the outside. You haven't talked to me because I don't talk to you no more, because I don't edit that. You feel what I'm saying? Because when I do come to talk to you, you're so combative and you don't listen to me. Oh, damn, you done hit like 2-3 topics with that one right there that we done past like talked about. Make sure y'all go to the YouTube channel too as well, so any past shows that y'all missed, that y'all can catch up with them. I post them daily, so it's probably like about 5 of them up right now, about 5 shows that we done did. I have to upload this one and the one from yesterday, but if y'all missed anything, y'all can go to YouTube and y'all can check those things out. But we have some things that we talked about too as well. Do you think a long distance relationship will work? We had a lot of people say yes. The poll, yes, won actually. So it depends, but y'all in 2 different states. Why y'all ain't missing each other all the time though? Y'all should be trying to get to each other all the time. Just like, damn, nigga, you know? Very ignorant. Oh, now that right there is a nice fact right there, love. Ifa. Ifa said that's the best case. Most people talk to everybody else before they talk to their partner. So you probably was on the other end. Some people said yes, some people said no. Eat better foods. But we gonna go with this one right here. With most people talk to everybody else before they talk to their partner. Me per se, I talk to my partner, just like I was telling you. When a man coming to talk to you, he's coming to talk to you to let you know before he do anything crazy. He's trying to get you down in one accord with him before he start moving different. You know what I mean? So now another thing. It's okay to talk to people sometimes, but not before your partner though. But sometimes you might want to get a clearer view. But if you have a person with a higher brain wave or vibration to where they'll also tell you that you're wrong too, if you is wrong, then yeah, those are good people. But those people be like, nah, fuck that nigga and this and that won't work and all that, yeah, don't go to them at all. Because 9 out of 10, they in the same situation, okay? So now, the best thing is to talk to your partner, but if you don't know how to, approach in certain type of ways, maybe you can get a little, you ain't got to tell all the details. You can get a little advice, but they also have therapists and different things like that. You should always keep everything that y'all got going on within the circle. All that being happy. I mean, being happy, I want everybody to see that. But all being sad and those other type of feelings, nobody shouldn't see those type of things. You feel what I'm saying? And that's crazy. Let's see. You said it ain't work at all with you. He said, no, you're talking till you check out. Yeah. See, because man be trying to get clear. Well, some men, not all of them, they want to try to get clarity so they can love you right and still be there with you. Like, but y'all got to make it more pleasable when the men go out there and they busting their ass out like that. Make them want to go out there and continue to do that thing. So that's vice versa too. If your girl home cooking and doing all your little whatever, your laundry and all that type shit, make her feel good so she can continue to keep doing that shit. Don't make it feel like, oh, you owe me this type of shit and you supposed to be doing this type of shit. Yeah, a couple of friends are important for certain situations. Okay, that's good. Friends who can be honest with you are the best. That's real. My friend really be on my head when I'm wrong. Thank you, Nikki, baby, for sharing the live. I love, by the way, no bragging. I got life because my ministry. Carrie, you got a lot. Alright. Oh, I didn't know I can make it break this big. Okay. Yep. Situation is not that hard to please. And a lot of men, it's not that hard to please. It be only to the point where they trying to express themselves, it be a little hard. And then y'all make it even harder. And then it's like, fuck it. I ain't even finna explain no more. I would just keep it to myself because if I gotta go through all that, that's crazy. You need brutal truth to respect you. But that's what you gonna get though. A lot of people come with that though. Yes. Good to have, they help you grow, yes. God's not too hard to please. Oh, so you saying that your lifelong relationship is with God, not with an individual. I'm talking to Carrie. Nah, it's not. No, I'm asking you. That's not sad. Correct, because even with that, whatever you putting out is what you asking in return. So if a person is coming to you to get clarity or ask a question and you go off like that, that means when you ask a question, you asking for that right in return. You ain't gonna get it at all. It's not. It's not a lonely. Hold up, but you ain't answered the first question though. You're talking about with God, right? You're in a long-term relationship with God. That's who you're talking about, right, Carrie? See, I like to. You see, I'm listening. I'm trying to ask questions to make sure that's what she's talking about. A lot of us not perfect, but my thing is, if you striving to be that way or practicing it, I can deal with that. Okay, Carrie. So that only means that you in the stages of learning yourself and loving self. That's all that means. It's not lonely because you have yourself. Learn to love on yourself while you by yourself. And I guarantee you, you will draw somebody to start loving on you like you love on yourself. And when you receive that person, you need to start continue to love yourself the way you love yourself and love that individual the same way as you love yourself. And from there, I guarantee you won't be having those type of issues. You gotta make it peaceful for a man to come home. You gotta make it, and that's on both ends, on the man and the females, because I know some of these males, they act more like females than females do. So, huh. Yeah, and that's crazy though, right? Cause y'all say y'all dad, right? Well, I'm one of the ones. I'm a dad, and I be lacing my little ones up. I have two daughters, so I be lacing them up too. So anything and everything, like I'm more understanding. Like they 17 and 16 right now. They went through the stages that they wanted to smoke. So you already know. I already had it to the point to where they could come and they can ask me anything. So they like, Daddy, we want to smoke, and I'm like, okay, all right. So had to respect it because they came, they asked me, they didn't go on the outside, they ain't did none of the other shit. Okay, let me roll up something for y'all real quick. Rolled it up. They went through that for about a week, and they was done smoking. They don't even smoke no more. They don't even think about that shit, no none of that shit. See, what happens is when you have a person that tries to take you and keep you away from certain things, and then when you get to that certain thing, it's like glitter and gold. So it's like a rush now. So versus me, I let my daughters, they come and talk to me, and we'll talk about it and see what it is. If it ain't too crazy, but yeah, something like smoking, okay, all right, let's experience this. Let's experience it together and see what it is and what the hype is and all the other type shit that y'all want to see. So yeah, but you put you on an experiment before. It was crazy, but I learned a lot, see? And that's the thing. Since they was little, they had even though I had the money, because I was hustling back then, these little ones, I used to take them out. They know I had a lot of money too, because it used to be funny though. Even with my daughter, she used to always tell her mama, just call my daddy, he got it. When she was smaller, she used to be so cute. But I used to always show them, like, we can do all these things, but I'm finna show you how to maximize in different ways. So, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go to Chuck E. Cheese? Y'all already know how much Chuck E. Cheese is. You can ball out like a motherfucker at Chuck E. Cheese. So I'm like, you rather go to Chuck E. Cheese, and that's only one place, and we ain't going nowhere tomorrow. We're gonna be in the house watching movies or something. Or we can do this, and we can do this today, and tomorrow we still got money to do this. What y'all want to do? Oh yeah, we want to do this, this, and this. Then see, showing them how to pick and choose on different things and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's very important, and it goes back down to listening too, because my daughters, they see I listen. Even when my daughter had her first I was with her, and I'm a single parent as well. She had that, and she was scared to tell me. When I told her, I was like, girl, and she was like, oh, okay, I got a such and such. And then she just opened up and went to, okay, let's go to the store, baby. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing out here, especially when your daughters see that type of shit. And I'm also teaching them how to listen and different things like that. So this is one important key to life and to move forward in career or to make advancements in careers, is to be a good listener. If you can't be a good listener, then I don't know what to tell you, especially if you're trying to grow. So we just find out, in order to grow and, make things better and make connections better and to have a strong connection with a person, it all boils down to listening when the person is trying to communicate. Nah, that ain't happened with me. But I ain't gonna lie, I done went to the store and I done bought a couple of them for like women that I done dated before or something like that. But me going in the store and getting we always been together, so we'll go to the store and she be having to pick up other shit anyway. So I just let her go pick up the shit and I just pay for it. Oh, but now I ain't gotta do that no more. Well, since it's been down the line, I've been got them little cards and stuff like that. So I just send the money and y'all go get whatever y'all need to get. Yeah, that's a funny moment. I could just imagine that though. Just me reading that, I just started laughing because I could just picture him, especially my first time going to get him. I'm like, damn. But I have to remember though, everybody go through this. Every person got to do this. So it was more like, yeah, it ain't nothing. Let me go get this shit. Nigga be tossing it around, trying to catch it and shit. Not really throwing it far, but you know that nigga juggling type shit. But yeah, but that's all stigmas and all the other type people in there, what they think. So I ain't on that type of stuff. So it's no problem to go get it for you ladies. I'll go right to the store and pick it up. But yeah, if y'all just coming in and y'all joining the live, y'all make sure y'all hit the, y'all tap into the poll. Make sure y'all answer the question. Make sure y'all hit that heart up there by my name. Make sure y'all join the team. If y'all want to subscribe and y'all get all the other exclusive things that's going on, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, okay? Yeah, so we back at it. Let's check the polls real quick and let's see what we got going on. Did some people change their stuff? So we got like 68% say that they're good listeners and 31% that said that they're not good listeners after hearing the live, I guess, right? Facts, and it strengthens the bonds because, again, they know they can count on you. Correct. Yeah, because I don't want to shift. I'm going to come and I'm going to talk to you before I shift too. Because I don't want to shift. That's why I'm coming to talk to you. I like the movement and the movements that it's going into. So if I'm coming to you and I'm questioning and I'm asking you, that means that I care and I'm trying not to make you feel some type of way if I start moving in a different way. You feel me? So, I don't know. It's poetic in his mug. But yeah, that was a good talk today. That was a real good talk. And hopefully, do I masturbate? That was funny, but you know what? Bow. Demetrius. Yep, thank you. Yes. Yeah, so it was a good talk. Damn, that's crazy as hell. He just messed me up with that one too, man. That was funny though. Do you mass debate? I ain't get it twice. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that's good. And that's good that we was able to help some people or help an individual at her home because she said she was thinking about getting a divorce, but now she said she gonna see it, she gonna work on it. I like hearing those type of things. So make sure you tap back in and you let us know what happened and let us know if being a good listener is what helped your relationship to get back to where it needed to be, or especially coming from where it was. You've had some good talking points. I definitely be checking it again. It's 4:29 a.m. Just gotta sleep. Grand night, eat better foods. Talk to you later. Make sure you sleep well. Nah, I'ma stay. You could go to sleep, but nah, I'ma stay. Yeah, what time is it right now? It's 7:30. We like an hour and a half in. You sure? I'm pretty sure though. Never give up, man. It's coming from a man. If he already got somebody and already locked in with somebody, then maybe so. But if he don't and he's still single, it's coming from a man. Tell them you overstand. You get it now. Or just, you ain't even gotta force it. When you do talk and have interactions with him, just be in the moments. He'll notice it. We pay attention if he's that type. So yeah, I love hanging out with you guys in the morning. How about you guys? I appreciate it. My coffee done got cold. I gotta get in. I gotta go and do some work real quick. I can't even go to sleep. I just got off from work, so now I'm gonna go ahead somewhere else, do some other stuff. And when I'm done with that, I'll be thinking about what's the next topic and what we'll be posting later. Thank you, Carrie. It's also been a pleasure too as well. Thank you, Sebastian, for liking the live. I appreciate that. Yes, I love it. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming. And if you guys have any suggestions on what we need to be talking or y'all need any type of clarity on a couple of things, y'all can also hit me in my inbox to let me know any topics that y'all want us to discuss. But other than that, we got a lot of things to talk about because we're trying to make every house great or every home great, one house at a time, you know? So that's our mission right now, because the way it's going right now with any type of love, it's going backwards. It don't even supposed to be going like that, and it's crazy. But we're gonna work on that. And I hope y'all work on that with me or help me work out these things, and the things that I'm telling you guys, y'all pass it along and different things like that, you know, so we can get this thing good going how it's supposed to go. Because right now ain't nothing but craziness going around and people passing crazy around. Here's another crazy. You don't notice everything that get all the views is something crazy, something that's just dumb. And why are we attracted to that type of stuff? It's just crazy. But hey, get back to it. Are you a good listener? Ask yourself again, are you a good listener? Or can you become a good listener? So yeah, we're gonna end this live right now. I'm gonna make sure that I get back to y'all tomorrow, 6 a.m. with the next topic. I appreciate y'all for coming in, taking y'all time out with me, just vibing and chilling and shit. So that's always a pleasure. All right. Make sure y'all tap the screen. Make sure y'all hit the heart up there by my name. Make sure y'all join the team. Make sure you subscribe if you want to make sure you get all the updates and make sure you're getting all the details that we got going on and all the other things that we got going on and all the mercs and everything else. So just let us know. Let Wowzer, or you can get into my inbox and let us know any topics or any ideas that y'all got going on that you think that we'll be interested in or you guys are interested in. Because we do it for you guys. We're here. Yes, it is. YouTube link is in the bio. Not the bio, but on the top of the page. It says you got to press the Facebook sign, then look at the bottom. I don't know if you're doing it from a computer or a phone. If you're doing it from the phone, you press the Facebook symbol, and then it's going to open up at the bottom, and then you can tap on YouTube. Oh, Wowzer done did her homework, huh? Oh, so now how you know Wowzer? Oh, yeah, I'm on all platforms, though. You can also put that name, Pohetik Chi, in Google as well. Website, everything on Pohetik Chi will pop up. I'm also on Spotify as well. I need to start uploading these right here to Spotify too as well. I see. Yeah. Anywhere you trying to look for me at, just type in Pohetik, you will find me. That's for everybody. Make sure y'all go to my YouTube and y'all make sure y'all follow. Got good music over there. Got it. Got good music over there. Thank you, Allison. Um, okay, thanks. Okay, you got it. Make sure y'all share the stuff, man. Y'all. Oh, and if you're a gamer, I also be on the game as well. So I got also games over there too. So if you're looking for certain stuff, look in the playlist. You should look for Pohetik Love and Music, and that's where you'll find all the videos on this. I got videos on my daily life. I gotta update those. But y'all don't hurt me though, because it's so much stuff I have to do. So I'm getting to it. Y'all be patient with me. But I have a lot of content that's coming out. Got a lot of content that's out. I hit y'all with a double video today. I don't know how y'all like those. Um, Black man in the Black Sands wondering what's happening. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, y'all go check it out. It's in the story. Also, Flame the Sauce. He's another one of the artists that we're managing to as well. So y'all make sure y'all tap in on his social media. Wowza also, she got a couple of things that she's doing that she's in the process, and we'll be letting y'all know soon. We got t-shirt making business going on. That's in the process. We're gonna be having that going soon, so y'all gonna be able to get y'all Pohetik tee merch and different things like that. But we have some things available too as well now. So, but back to the topic. We was talking about listening today. Are you a good listener? Most of the people found out that they're not good listeners. Some people find out they probably are good listeners because of the things and the points that I was saying. So just remember, when you're listening, make sure you're listening to understand and not to validate what you're already thinking in your head. Okay? So I'm out for real this time. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And I love you guys. Heart emoji. I can never get it right, but there you go. I'm out.